that Mr. Osei did, so that when you now discover all that he discovered, then you can step in. So, Mrs. Osei, what was it like when your husband decided, when he finally said, I want to join this business, I want to be part of this business? What did you say to him?
Okay, so it got to a point where actually I don't think he had a lot of choices, because this is what he said. Oh my God, I thought I was going to be a social worker, so I could be the top earners. Now you guys are diminishing my pay. So every month, everything was showed to him. And I want to take the opportunity to also tell everybody who is in the business or who is joining today, that if you're saying you're going to be dancing on Facebook the way I used to dance, and nothing is coming out, nobody is going to support you. So everything that came in, he got to know, from the 55 up to the one that you would think that we're earning now, every little bit of it. So it was really exciting for him to have done all these researches without him telling me, because I didn't even know he was doing this research. But I realized that he started stealing my capsules. He started stealing my capsules bit by bit. So I will know that it's only 1 month, but this capsule has really gone down. You see, you take two. Exactly. You're supposed to take it for 2 months, but mine is taking me like a month and it's finishing. What is happening here? Until he started making remarks that it seems like you're sleeping a lot these days. So gradually, as he gets to know it, he kind of, walked himself in it. And this is exactly what I was looking for. That's the reason why I was wooing him with me sleeping better, losing the weight and showing him the money and everything. So it felt so good, when he's going to work, I will actually do the shakes and he would take it in his car. That was one of the things that I got excited when he said, okay, so does it mean if somebody wants to join this, what do they really have to do? And I said, just give me your card. So he gave me his card. Of course, all other details I know. And then I registered him. And you know what? When I registered him, I used his card for everything. I wanted to pay him back. So everything that he earns on his card, I go and withdraw the money. Everything he earns, I'll go to the cash machine and withdraw that money. I used to withdraw it until it goes to a point where, when your daily limit, you can't withdraw anymore.
She was financially abusing you.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I love it.
Yes, I felt so great when he said yes. And then when he started building his team, he started helping him a little bit, but he's doing what he has to do. And the best thing about it is for him to call me boss lady.
Oh my God. Well, I guess when it comes to the business, you are boss lady.
Obviously.
But when it comes to the other aspects, the boss man. So at least the most important thing is that you guys know where each of you where to draw the line, if I should put it that way, in as much as yes, you are his upline, he's also your upline on the other aspect. So
I'm even surprised I'm not calling her boss lady.
Oh my God. I want to ask both of you this question. Yeah. Mostly now that both of you are in the business, how has this business actually impacted your life, your family? How has it impacted your family? I'll start with you, Matilda, because you are the first person that joined the business before your husband joined in.
Okay. I don't even know where to start from, Sister Charity, because there's so many things. I talk about this and I feel goosebumps. I sometimes I feel very emotional because there's a lot that this business has done for us, and I don't even know how to explain where to start it from. So when I came into the business, I I'm still a hairstylist by the day, as you know. And at the moment, you can see the first thing that business proved to me was that I had traveled to Ghana. My goods didn't turn up, and this business was able to pay me. You know, at that time, I was getting about 900 pounds a month. And that was the best thing that happened to me that month because I didn't know. I was in the business for about 6 months then. But this business was able to rescue me when I really needed it. So I think that the business is there. It doesn't matter how much you are earning. When I was joining the business, I thought I will, just get a little bit here and there. I had my business that I am running as a hairdresser. When I was joining, I was actually joining for joining's sake. It's not like you see opportunity and I'm going to make money out of this. That's why I joined. No, I just wanted to buy my product, earn my 10% commission, whatever. If my upline was there, she'll be laughing because I gave a hell tough time for her to have gotten me into the business, even though I was a business minded. And because I had done 5 before, I didn't really want to say yes. But that is one thing that has helped me. Another one was that my grandmother was ill and she was in the village, and I was looking forward to let this woman feel like a queen before she dies. And this business every time, and this thing this man didn't know, because even though I'll show him the money, I will not give him the money, of course. So every month I decided to pump at least 500 pounds out of this business into building a home so my grandmother can come and live in it before she goes. She was 100 years and over. She was 103 when she died. And this business was able to help me build a house, let my grandmother come and live in the house. And you know what? It gives me tears when I want to talk about this. And she called me her mother. My grandmother called me her mother before she died. Like, what you do for me, even I don't think my mother could do that for me. And that was a good feeling. It's not the huge things. It's not about, the big money that we are earning. Of course, the money is there. But, the little things that this money will help you do, that is what's helping. And then also, lots. I cannot go through it. For me to get up in the morning, my salon is closed for nearly 1 year now since the pandemic.
Lockdown,
and,
yeah.
going is the lockdown. That is where we eat. And that is where, everything in the house, including his salary, is what we are relying on. For mine to have gone down for nearly a year, if I didn't have this business, I would be the most miserable. And I remember the day that I said yes, and I'm like, oh my God, what if I didn't say yes? I don't know what would have happened. You know what? In this time that my business, which is the salon, is closed, that is the time that we went to the accountant. The accountant was asking him, why would you be earning such an amount of money and still be working for somebody? You see, this man is as stubborn as an accountant to tell him, you don't need to work anymore. You see, so even the time that everybody's supposed to be looking for extra time, that is the time that we could stay at home, enjoy our family, enjoy our children, enjoy our marriage, and have something.
And have Valentine every day.
You see.
Wow. So I'm going to ask Mr. Osei the same question. How has this impacted your family? What has changed? How has things changed for you and your family?
Well, I think what I would say is that there is this saying that goes to say that if you have a car and you want somebody to drive the car for you, you will only get a chauffeur or a driver to do that for you. If you have a business or a company and you want somebody to work for you, you will surely get someone to do that for you. But there is one thing that you will not get anybody to do that for you, and that is when you are sick. The pains that you endure, there will be no one that can actually help you out of that. So the first and foremost thing that this business has actually done for me and my family, especially myself, is my health. I used to have a severe migraine. The one that is named ura migraine. Those of you who know what I'm talking about, the medical people who are on that area who know what I'm talking about. I had this migraine for over 25 years ago. And every month, at least I can have as many as 4, 5, 6, even 1 week, I can have it twice. But this business product, as I'm talking to you, has helped me to reduce the frequency. It has helped me to live better in terms of my migraine, and I'm functioning better. I used to have cold. This business product has also changed my life in that area. And I think to cap it all, the financial aspect of it has also given us a different direction in our lifestyle. As we talk to you, this business has changed a lot of things, not just for us, but other people that are around us are also benefiting from the extra and supplementary income that we are receiving from this business. So I don't think I can say anything more than our health and also the income that this business has brought into this house. Because for the past 18 years that we have been in this country, I always say this, that these 3 years that Boss Lady started this business, it is more than the whole 15 years we've been in this country. What this business has done for us.
Yes.
So it's mind-blowing. And I think I don't want to say too much. Even this little
please don't say too much. Please don't say too much. Wow, you know what, guys? I totally, everything that you have said, I am in absolute agreement that it is 100% accurate. Because I've also benefited from it health-wise. I've also benefited from it financially, and just like what you're saying, I can understand with what Matilda said as regards to the fact that she was able to give her mother a home, build a house for her that she can stay, before she died and all that. It's, there are little things that we find that we kind of discover that we couldn't do, not just because we don't want to do it, but because of the situation that we find ourselves in, and we cannot do it. But then to be in this amazing opportunity, I call it a life changer.
Yes.
Yeah, because to be honest to you, I can totally agree with you what this business has actually done for me and my family. Mostly when we look back, if we have to roll back to 2020, it has been the best year we've had in this business.
Yes.
The best year we've had in this business. Yeah. With all the pandemic, with all the lockdown, just like what you said, Matilda, if you hadn't found this business, all through this 1 year that your shop was closed, and it's still closed.
It is, yes.
What would you have done? I've thought that, I've asked myself that question so many times. I've sat down with my husband, we've asked ourselves, if not for this business, this past 1 year, with all the lockdown and everything, what would we have done? What would have happened? So many people are made redundant, not because they want to. So many people have lost their jobs. So many families, so many broken homes, marriages have been disrupted because of all of this. Yeah. Well, guys, this business, it changed everything for me. I'm able to, those years when you get a phone call from Africa and you're like, oh my God, what do they want? Yeah. Now you're confident that you can actually, reach out, stretch out, and give to somebody, without you even, thinking twice about it.
True.
We
come from Ghana, and you know what? we've been to Ghana so many times, and you know when you go, the way you're covering what you have, because you know that you're squeezing what you have.
Yes.
And you know
No,
what?
yeah.
This is we only spent about 2 weeks. I did 3 weeks, he did 2 weeks, and it was the best. The fact that you can actually, somebody can ask you and you're able to give them, or somebody that, it was one of the best that we could actually enjoy. And it's all because of this. And this time it was really, really difficult. If I didn't have this business, I don't think we would have even gone
Go
to
to
this
the
Ghana. We couldn't have
I
gone
know,
back
but
home.
you all went to Ghana. I know, because I remember when we had the last Zoom we had with Simon and Ernesto, and you were like, "I'm in Ghana," and I'm like, "Hang on, you're in Ghana? When did this woman go to Ghana?" You know, and that's one thing I love about this business, the fact that it's something that you can do from anywhere at all. There's no restriction to location. You're not restricted to where you are. You're not bound to the fact that, this is where you are, you can't do the business. That's one thing I love about this. Now I want to, because we're going to be rounding up soon, so I want to ask you a couple of questions now. What excites you about the future? What
About the future.
about the future? Yeah.
You know what? I think the first one is I can't wait for my daughter to be 18. Okay. She'll be 18 next month, and I cannot wait,
Wow.
because yes, she's ready to start business. It's just
So
the
can I
age
ask
that
you
is.
now, if you can't wait for your daughter to be 18, so who is she going to be joining? Boss lady or boss man?
Maybe she needs to decide. We will give her the chance to make the choice.
Yeah.
So that we don't manipulate her.
Okay.
What excites me about the future is I cannot wait. I mean, 2020 was the best year. And, with all the promotions at the moment, as you know, we're going through bosses one. Mine is already done. And
Wow.
yeah, so we're going through his, and we cannot wait to make this
I
the
know,
best. And I can't wait.
Sorry, Matilda. I know the audience, they're probably going to be wondering, what are your positions in the business? Because we didn't really talk about it. So before you answer that excitement of the future, let's just go to what your positions are. What level are you in this business, Matilda?
Okay, you want to go first?
Yeah, let me go first because I'm younger.
In the business.
And how long you've been in the business as well, please?
Right. I think I renewed my 1-year franchise on the 19th this year. So I'm a little over a year now.
Okay.
And I am a national marketing director.
Wow. Woo. Okay. And you, Matilda?
Okay, I am PMD plus. So that's the highest position in the business. And it was done in 2 years and 8 months, I think. Yeah.
So how long have you been in the business now?
I've been in the business for January was my 3rd year. So I've been in the business for 3 years. And yes, so the future is really bright. And I think if you're here, you want to be part of that future. And the reason why I'm looking forward for the future is that I know that there's many people out there who may be looking for something to do. And at the moment, we all know that staying at home and doing something is the best thing. I cannot wait to help as many people as I can. So they can also, say that I did it. They can also say that I can help as many people. I know that the worst thing to happen to somebody is when you really want to give a helping hand, but because of your situation, you cannot give. I have been tied down in that situation before, and I don't want anybody to be stuck there. So I would want to help as many people as I can, so they can also help themselves as somebody helped me.
Amazing. Wow. Guys, we have had an interesting and amazing event tonight, and rounding it up, I want to ask you, I was thinking of bringing the guest back, but I'm probably going to have to not to. I want to end with you guys. I want to ask a question now. What would you tell other couples who
Well,
are probably looking into this business, what would you say to them?
well, I think to begin with, what I would say is that if any man out there is having any doubt about this business, they should be rest assured that I have done all the dirty work for them. Everything they got to know about this business,
Mhm.
anything that they got to know about this business, they should be rest assured that I've done it for them.
Okay.
This is a genuine and legitimate business, which they should not entertain any fears.
Okay.
If they think that their wives are actually presenting themselves on social media, I want to let them know that even corporate organizations, about 99% are running their business from social media. So at the moment in this world, we are all digitized. So if your wife is doing business online, the only thing that you should be mindful of is that have a trust in your wife. And
Mhm.
you wives, you also demonstrate genuine trust that what you are doing on social medias is meant for business. I know you will encounter challenges because there's nothing without challenges. Okay. People will come your way trying to do all sorts of things, abuse on other things. If you know your purpose, if you know your focus, I don't think you'll be distracted from this business.
Exactly.
Allow them to do. You see, I would have been very disservice to myself if I blocked my wife from doing this business, because that is her passion. And that is something that we Africans, we are not actually letting our wives explore their talents. We have
Mhm.
got this mentality that we think that we are men. So whatever we say is the final. Let's move away from that. Our women can change things around. We are not the only people that can change the family's life around. Okay. As I'm talking to you at the moment, I just sleep and wake up at any time. We are just managing our business anywhere we want. So had she not brought this business to this house, I think looking at this pandemic, I'll be walking up and down. So I'll tell all men that it is a business that you can have the leisure and anything that you want from it.
Mhm.
Encourage them to do it. Don't block them. It's amazing because I have witnessed it and I'm just giving you the reality of it. So
Mhm.
men out there, join us and let's move on. We have men team that is also running there. And it will be amazing to
To
see
have
how
more
men are
men.
passionate doing this business. Join us. And if you are dealing with your wife, if you come here in the early hours of the day, you see me, I'm sitting at the end of the table, she will be sitting at the other side. And we are working very harmoniously in the house. So I think it is so great. You don't have to put in huge amounts to be part of the business. You needed as little as 50 pounds if you're in UK.
Mm.
Okay, if you're in America, just $52. And if you're in Europe, just 60 euros. You don't stock anything. All that you do is to testify, just refer. And on the 10th, you will see that your phones will be ringing. Oh, the money is in the account.
We all love the 10th of every month. The 10th of
Yes.
Yeah.
every month.
Yeah.
It's an amazing day, every month. It's
And it's
amazing.
one of the most, it is the one of the most low risk investment that anybody can lay hands on.
Yes.
So,
Exactly. Wow. Wow. Man,
Mm.
I hope you've got your ears and your ears are wide open and you can listen to what Mr. Osei is saying. He said he's done all the research that you could think of doing on your behalf. So you don't need to do any research. So he's done everything. And he's sitting down
free
here,
consultancy.
free consultancy. So he's done everything. So all you need to do is just, you've heard his testimony. He's talked about, he's giving us the story. But before we go, guys, I don't want you to go without wanting, some of you might be wondering, what is this business opportunity? What is this products that we're talking about? So I'm going to quickly share this video with us. And if you're watching on Facebook, anyone that is sharing this on their platform with you, please reach out to that person, get in touch with that person, and ask whatever questions that you want to ask with the ask the person the question that whatever question you want to ask, and I'm sure he or she will be able to answer you. And if you're here in the Zoom with us, wow, how many people do we have? We have, wow, almost 200 people here with us tonight in this Zoom. So I would advise you to please, whoever has invited you to this Zoom, for you to go back to that person, ask your questions. And one thing I love about this business is that we're all in it together. We all work hand in hand together. I want to say massive thank you to our mystery guest, Mr. and Mrs. Osei, for taking their time tonight to be here with us and to share their amazing story. Wow. Thank you, guys.
Thank
you very much.
Thank you so much for having us.
You are welcome. So I'm going to quickly share my screen with us, and we are going to watch this video that explains more about this business opportunity to you, and we'll take it from there.
Hey guys, and welcome to Starting Your Own Business with Juice Plus. I'll be going over the main key points about the business opportunity and our amazing products. Now, what I love most about this opportunity is that it's minimal risk with a great potential all at the same time. Our company mission is inspiring healthy living around the world. And what I love most here is that it has the most nutritional research product of its kind in the whole world. There are a number of values that we have, and a couple of my favorite, I love them all, but it's the quality of the products and the service provided, as well as the simplicity. I don't like things too complicated, and this is just so simple. Juice Plus is a strong brand in over 20 markets around the world, and what I love most is that the main focus are customers. We are all about our customers. Even though we are an online company, we also have headquarters across the globe. And there's also some exciting things happening as we are opening in new markets soon. Now, as a nutrition graduate, even I find it difficult to keep on top of my health game. And I love that Juice Plus helps to bridge that gap from what we eat to what we should eat every day. Juice Plus also inspire healthy living with families too. And parents have noticed their children drinking a lot more water, eating more fruit and vegetables, and have become even more aware of their health. So let's talk a little bit about our product range. The premium capsules are my ultimate favorite. All I knew is that they were a unique blend of 30 different fruit, vegetables, and berries, and that my body needed them. Now I wouldn't go a day without these. Alongside the vegan omegas, what I love about them is that there's 5 different omegas in these, and none of that fish smell. The complete shakes have become my daily breakfast routine for years now, and the boosters really help me, especially when my huge appetite kicks in. I also love Uplift, which is an all-natural vegan energy drink. My favorite thing about it is that there's only 40 milligrams of natural caffeine per serving. I'm personally caffeine sensitive, so literally this gives me the energy that I need without the high caffeine content. Juice Plus as a whole fits in well with pretty much all the areas in the health and wellness industry, which is absolutely huge. Here's a fun fact. In 2018, sales through the direct selling distribution channel reached over 2.6 billion in the UK alone. Did you know that in 2019, within 1 minute, the estimated money that was spent was almost $1 million? There's no better time to have an online business. Everybody is online. There are literally thousands of new partners joining our global community every single month. Now, let's go on to the simple parts about being a partner with Juice Plus. Being a partner is super simple. All we have to do is look after the customer, and Juice Plus ships out the product and deals with the payments, so we don't have to deal with that. And the most amazing thing is, as partners, we also get rewarded for our efforts. So when you first start out, you start with 10% commission on your orders and any of your customer orders. This quickly jumps up to 4% and goes further up. Now this gets even more exciting. I mentioned that the company rewards us, right? there are over £119,000 in bonuses to be collected here in the UK. So you see, being a partner, we are provided with so much support in all areas of the business. I love that we get to earn commissions from day one. Free training is available. We literally have a virtual office that we can take anywhere. That fits into our pocket, and there are plenty of events and exciting incentives to look forward to as well. Earnings can vary depending on your performance. However, with just the bonuses alone, a Juice Plus partner could earn anywhere between £330 to over £1,000 in their first 3 months. Personally, this has been an extremely life-changing journey. I wasn't actually looking for it specifically, as I couldn't even imagine that an opportunity like this would even be available. But now that you know a little more, I would love to ask already, what are you waiting for? You've got everything to gain, an amazing community to be a part of, so go on already. Go contact the person that invited you to check out this presentation, and they'll help you get started. Hope to see you on the other side.
Wow, amazing, interesting. I hope we all loved that. So for anyone that is watching us from whatever platform that you're watching from, I want you to reach out to whoever has invited you for more information as regards to the business and as regards to the product. But before we go, I'm going to bring back all my guest speakers for tonight. And I want to use this opportunity to say a massive, massive, massive thank you to our mystery guest speaker, Mr. and Mrs. Osei, for joining us tonight and for sharing their journey with us tonight. So if I can have my guest speakers back, please. Where are you guys? I'm trying to find them, just 1 second, and I would bring them back on the spotlight. Hang on. I want to, hang on. Why have I got Mr. and Mrs. Osei here? Okay, let me add you. Hang on, I don't know what is happening. 1 second, guys. Okay, let me find you. Yeah, I found you, Melissa. I can spotlight you. And Gladys, if you can put on your video, please, so I can spotlight you. Parrot, I'm trying to look for you. Okay, there you are, Parrot. Add spotlight. So while I'm still waiting for Gladys to come on, I want to ask my guest speakers. Gladys, where are you? Gladys, can you please put on your video so I can spotlight you? Okay, while I'm waiting for the others to come, I want to quickly use this opportunity to ask this last question before we end this Zoom tonight. Now, we've heard a little bit of your story, we've heard your story, and we've heard the stories of other people. I want you to quickly, what would you say? What advice would you give to anyone that is actually looking into this business now? What would you say to that person? If I could start with you, Melissa.
Thank you so much. Yeah, actually tell to my slay queens and slay men who are always on Facebook, please, this is the time. Join now. There is no tomorrow. Tomorrow is now. Because when you think about tomorrow, you never know what tomorrow may bring. So all my slay queen, you cannot slay without money in your pockets. You cannot slay then after behind the doors or behind the curtains, you're crying alone. Yeah. So please jump on board. Come, let's slay with money. Come, let's stand in Gucci shop, in Chanel, when you have something in your pockets. Yeah, please, I'm calling upon all the same, because I'm standing for them. Yeah, I'm calling everybody, the Facebook in-laws. I'm using Facebook in-laws and slaves because they years back they took over. They were taking over the social media platforms. Yeah, before before everything happened. So I'm calling everybody, the slayer J, the slayer, the slay men. Yeah, I know you're putting on all those nice shoes, but without money in your pockets. Come, let's do this together. I know we can do it. And when you join in, guess what? I'll help you how I did it to slay with something in my pockets. So you're welcome. Thank you so much.
Okay. Parrot, what do you have to say to anyone that is looking into this position, into this business? What would you say to them?
I would love to say that at the moment, everybody is thinking about their health and wealth as well. Because so many people from 2019 lost their jobs, 2020 lost their jobs. And what COVID has taught me is that when you are only doing a 9 to 5, you are only depending on a 9 to 5, unless maybe you're a nurse or a doctor, you know, your job is not actually secure. And even if you're a nurse, I bet you actually thought of boosting your immune system. So that's just to tell you that right now, everybody is thinking about healthy living. So in this business, you cannot just gain wealth, but you can gain health as well. So you can come in, live a healthy lifestyle, and help others live that healthy lifestyle as well. So just join in, guys. The business is amazing.
Amazing. And Lady Gladys, what do you have to say to anyone who is out there, probably still thinking, should I not? Maybe not. What do you have to tell them?
Wow, thank you so much, Mr. Charity. It's been an amazing Zoom. I really enjoyed it. So if I was actually a new prospect, I would join. Hearing Boss Lady Matilda, Boss Man say, hearing everybody's story, I would join. Don't procrastinate. One thing I want to say, procrastination is a thief of time. Time is ticking. Join now and just thank whoever has invited you to this Zoom. Thank you, Boss Lady Charity.
Wow. So we are saying, join us. We don't have regrets. And definitely you will not have regrets. So it has been an amazing story. Thank you, every single one of you. Boss Lady, Matilda, Bossman, Richmond, every single one of you. Thank you all so much for jumping on this amazing opportunity, Valentine special edition. And I'm sure we had the best tonight, because to be honest to you, listening to Mr. and Mrs. Osei share their story and how, you know, things has turned around for them, and listening to you amazing ladies here tonight, from being that stay-at-home mom who had nothing in their pocket, totally depending on their husband. You were on maternity leave, Gladys, and you never, I'm sure you never went back to work. You know, we didn't have the time to talk about the fact that this business, for me, I literally stopped working 2 years into the business. And 3 years I've been doing this business full time. I love what this business is giving me. And to be honest to you, if we had to sit down here tonight, we would not stop telling you about the benefits that we have actually accrued from this business and how it's changing our lives. I love one thing that Matilda said. She said the future. And that's what every single person in this business is looking forward to, changing lives. We've changed our lives. This business has changed our lives. It has helped us to change our lives. And we want to go out there. We are reaching out to anyone, whoever platform that you're watching this from. Please, please, please. You've had Melissa, 11 months in the business, going to 12 months, going to 1 year. And she was able to get to a national marketing director in this business within 10 months. Within 10 months. And I'm not here to talk about the fact that we have in our own team the very first African Nordic, if I don't know if that English is correct, but guys, please, you know, just take it whichever way. Yeah, the first African Nordic person to get to presidential marketing director. Imagine if she did not say yes. So if you're there and you're watching us and you're still asking yourself questions, should I not? You know what? A wise man said once, he said, when an opportunity is presented to you, don't ask questions. get into it. When you've gone into it, then you can ask questions. But you know what? I have spoken. Melissa have spoken. Gladys have spoken. You've heard Parrot, she has spoken. And you've heard Boss Lady and Boss Man, they have spoken. So they said, out of the abundance of how many people we have spoken, and we've not said anything else other than positive influence, positive changes that is happening to us. Some of you have heard about this opportunity for 2 years now, 3 years now, 4 years now, 5 years now. People have told you about it. And yet, you're still asking yourself, can this be real? Can this be real? It is real. That's why we are here to tell you that this business is real and it is truly changing lives. Changing lives. It's changed my own life. It's changed Gladys' life. It's changed Perry's life. It's changed Melissa's life. It's changed Matilda and her family's life. Her husband stopped working as a qualified social worker to be in this business. And I don't know if anyone listened to when he said that every month he was checking his wife's money. And when the money started getting to what he was earning in a month, he had to ask himself questions. And if you are a man, please, I've had loads of women talk about how their husbands don't want them to get on this business. Because why? Because they are not, they're worried as regards to allowing their wives to go on social media to talk about the business and talk about the products. But you know what? Your wife can actually be the person that would come into this business and change your family life. It doesn't have to be the man. The days when we used to think about, oh, that the man is the breadwinner of the home. Yes, the man is the breadwinner of the home, but those years have come and gone. We are in Europe, guys. We are in Europe, and every single one of us have to go out there to work. We have to pay bills. We have bills to pay. We have miscellaneous things. We have families back home that we need to support. So there is nothing wrong if your wife can actually support you by being in this business and helping you to take care of your family back home and helping you to pay the bills. So please, men, let your wives do this business. Trust them. Trust them to help to grow this business, support them. My husband supports me in this business. And just like Mr. Osei, he's also in the business. So we've got men who are in the business. So please don't stop. You don't know what this business can actually do for you and your family, and you are limiting, you're restricting your wife from joining this business. It's a life-changing opportunity. And I don't want to keep us too long here tonight. But all I want to say to you, with the little story that you have heard, this is just the tip of the iceberg. When you come into the business, you will get to see many other people, not one, not two, that this business is changing their lives. And one thing I love is the fact that we work together. So if you come in, regardless of who you join, regardless of which person you'd make the decision to join in this business, when you come on board, be rest assured that every single one of us who have been through this business and have become successful, that we will be there to support you and make sure that you yourself become successful in this business. And just like that presentation said, what are you waiting for? What is stopping you? Why are you not saying yes to this opportunity? Are you shy? Are you scared of the fact that, oh, I'm a shy person? Shyness is not going to get you anywhere. I was one person that was shy, but today I can sit down and tell you that this business has helped me to become a better version of myself, and it can do the same for you. So I want to say massive thank you to every one of you, to all the invitees that have come in here tonight, all my amazing guest speakers. I want to say massive, massive, massive thank you to Perret all the way from Netherlands with us tonight. We've got Melissa all the way from Germany. I want to say massive, massive thank you. And Gladys from Ireland. And then we've got the Osays from here in the UK. Thank you guys for joining us. And to all the guests, all the viewers that are watching on Facebook, we want to say massive thank you for taking up this time to listen to us. Please, we look forward to having you in this amazing opportunity and for us to be able to change lives, because that's what we're doing. Every single one of us, we're on a mission to change lives in this year, 2021. And we hope that you will be one of those that we can help to change your life. Thank you all so much for watching. God bless. Good night. So if you're on Facebook, please come off. Thank you. Wow, thank you guys. I really, I love this, especially with Matilda and the husband. I want to say thank you guys for this. I really appreciate it. Thank you.